Hi friends, great job yesterday matching your vocabulary words to their definitions. Those are going to be really helpful to us as we move through life cycles. Today we're going to talk about the standard sequence of a life cycle, the way all life cycles work. They have different parts and sometimes they have more steps and sometimes they have less steps, but all life cycles have 4 similar steps that happen. So let's go over them. Your paper today, or you don't have papers, your assignment today in Canvas looks like this. And this is basically a timeline, which is similar to a number line that we use in science, social studies, reading. It helps us organize information. So it goes from the beginning to the end. Just like if we had numbers on a number line, they go from beginning to end, littlest to biggest. We do the same thing here. Now you have 4 words that we want to put on this timeline. We have the word reproduction, we have the word death, growth, and birth. So the very first thing that happens to all insects and animals with a life cycle, and even plants, the first thing that happens is a birth. They always come into an egg or babies, so birth is at the beginning. And then they begin to grow. They have growth. Because when you're a baby, you start getting bigger, just like you are now. That's growth. Then there's reproduction. They have to make new butterflies or they have to make new deer. And so reproduction comes next. And then the last thing is the death of that insect. Because remember, just like I showed you in the butterfly life cycle, which I will show you one more time, they were born, they were growing, then this butterfly reproduced eggs, then the butterfly died, right? Because the butterflies don't live forever. That's a little silly. So all life cycles have those 4 major steps. They have reproduction, let me put them in order, I'm sorry. Birth, growth, reproduction, and then death. And that's how all life cycles go so that we can keep them going. If the butterfly died before it laid eggs and all the butterflies died and there were no more eggs, would we have any more butterflies? No, that would be so bad. So we always want them to reproduce before they die. Our plants do the same thing. We're going to start talking about plants once we get done with the insects and animals. And plants do the same thing. They make seeds. Before the plant dies, before it gets all brown and falls over, it makes seeds so that we can have new plants after. Life cycles are pretty cool. Now, today I want you to go drag those things on the timeline in order, and then you are done with science for today. Come back tomorrow and we are going to start talking about some actual life cycles. Bye, friends.